Hey there, this is the third time that I tried to upload this video up to YouTube, so I'm losing my patience. But that is a little consequence compared to the main gist of this video, which is I am giving a benefit concert for Puerto Rico. The proceeds are going to Catholic Charities relief efforts, disaster aid for Puerto Rico. The government of the United States has shown nothing but empathy and an inability or an unwillingness to help Puerto Ricans down there who are American citizens. And so I am channeling my rage, my disappointment, my depression into a benefit concert, which I hope will translate into much needed assistance. It will be next Saturday, October 28th at 7:30 p.m. at St. Ignatius Church. It'll be in the lower church, also called the Lannon Chapel, Lannon. And it will be benefiting my loved ones in Puerto Rico. My family, thank goodness, is doing okay under the circumstances, but like the rest of the island, does not have electricity. They only have water a few hours in the morning and a few hours at night, and I think it's not even hot water. They do have access to hot water, to hot meals. There are some places that are open with generators, but many people do not have such access to hot meals. Many people do not have any water to speak of except for what they can get at stores. There is very intermittent internet access. So I just look at the stories of hope and the stories of despair on Facebook, and I just feel like I need to do something. Like many other Puerto Ricans in the diaspora, I feel quite helpless and powerless to do much. But if my music, which is what I love the most, can help in their recovery, physical and emotional recovery, that is good enough for me. The concert is going to feature melodies from the musical Puerto Rican tradition, such as boleros, danzas, folk songs, as well as Americana. I'm also going to be joined by wonderful musicians from the St. Ignatius Church Choir. There's going to be some other singers, wonderful singers, some solos by my wonderful harpist friend Linda LaSalle, a piano solo by Matt Anderson, and of course I couldn't have pulled this together without St. Ignatius Church, whom I want to take the opportunity now to thank publicly for their willingness to host this event. I worked at St. Ignatius for over 21 years, and have been working on and on assisting them at this time. I also want to give a special word of thanks to my wonderful friend and music director at St. Ignatius, Michael Burgo, who helped compile a lot of information so that we would know where it would be best to send the funds raised to. And Catholic Charities is doing some wonderful work down there with relief efforts. And he also made the flyer, and he is helping me with logistics, and he helped me with the program and all that. So thank you so much. This is what I can do for the people of Puerto Rico. I have also friends from high school who still live there, and I just feel like it is my way to say that I love you, my way to say that we are in solidarity. In fact, the concert is called Unidos en Solidaridad con Puerto Rico, United in Solidarity with Puerto Rico. And it's a free will donation, so whatever you can give would be greatly appreciated. Not mostly, but greatly and totally appreciated. Your presence and contributions are going to mean so much to me and especially to the people down there. Facebook has been wonderful in keeping us in touch with each other. Puerto Ricans from the diaspora pass along messages that Puerto Ricans down there can relay to other people down there when they have a signal, an internet signal to deal with, and what places are open, where you can get ice, where you can get hot food. I am told by my family that there are many towns, especially in the mountains, that are not receiving adequate aid because the roads are impassable, the bridges have collapsed. It's a very sad and disastrous situation, and please do not let the White House lie to you. This is a catastrophe, no matter which way you look at it. You can't judge a disaster just by the amount of people dead. Katrina was a completely different disaster than this, and I just hope that people can understand that Puerto Rico is in tough shape, and they need assistance. People have died. People have died in hospitals because equipment was not there at the time, and they just perished because of that. Some people have taken their own lives out of despair of seeing their houses gone, their employment gone. Schools are gone, employments are gone. Some people have had to leave to go to Florida or New York or wherever they have family so their kids can study, because my mom's school has been able to open and my sister's office was able to reopen, but many schools, universities, and workplaces have not been so lucky. And so yes, the situation is hard. Hospitals are opening, post offices are opening, but it's mostly with generators. The situation is very unstable, and it's just a situation that I would like to help out in some way with. I know that my skill set would not be very suited for me to go down there as much as I would like to. I certainly don't want to be in the way. So that is what I can do. In the last 2 weeks that I have not vlogged, I've also the world has lost a shining star in the music world, Robert Honeysucker, whom I consider the best baritone ever, passed away suddenly 2 weeks ago today. He left us a great legacy of music. His voice is going to resonate and resound anywhere we go, in our brains, in our hearts, in the hearts and minds and souls and spirits of those who knew him. I was so blessed, privileged to have him as a teacher and a vocal coach off and on for many years. He saved me from 2 vocal fiascos. The first one in 2008. He actually helped me to prepare for my 2010 concerts. And also last year, he gave me the green light. Last October, I believe it was, so that I could actually do my November 13th concert of last year after my horrible episode in May of 2016. So I still can't believe it. The funeral was last Saturday and it was beautiful. It's always amazing when 95% of the congregation can sing, and so you have all the hymns sung in 4-part harmony or even more. So, and I got to meet up with a friend from the conservatory, so that was nice too. But it's been very hard. So, of course, I continue to suffer from chronic depression, and that's the reason why I don't vlog as much as I used to. I shouldn't even, or as much as I should, or as much as I promised I would do. I have a webcam or a camcorder. I got it, it's good, but I got it on sale. It was cheap. I got it at Amazon. That's the only reason I have it. But I have not been able to have somebody to actually help me use it. I did set up some things thanks to a friend of mine, but that's about it. So if you are local and you know how to deal with this kind of gadgetry, please identify yourself, so that, because I'm also going to have this concert Facebook Lived, the benefit concert on the 28th, because I would like the people around around the country, around the world, in Puerto Rico, if they have a signal by then, to see it. I want people to be able to contribute to Catholic Charities from home, or to the Red Cross, or to UNICEF, whatever is their most trusted organization. Because this work in Puerto Rico is ongoing. But I would like the person who's going to do the Facebook Live to not have to hold the phone, which can be uncomfortable, but to have to be able to hold the webcam or the camcorder, because it has like an angle that you can hold it with much better. So I have a Patreon page for that is a platform through which you can showcase your talents or your products. I have some musical goals that are specified in there, and also some medical goals, because as many of you know, I struggle with mental illness. If you do not or cannot contribute monthly to my Patreon page, that's fine. But if you could subscribe to my my YouTube channel or my Facebook page, that'd be great. And please, if you could share this event, this benefit concert, with others, friends and colleagues, that would be fantastic. The more people we have, the more money we can raise for a cause that I don't know how much worthier it can be. So thank you so much for listening and watching. Remember, it's a concert benefiting the people of Puerto Rico. Proceeds going to Catholic Charities disaster relief efforts on Saturday, the 28th of October, at 7:30 p.m. at the Lannon Chapel at St. Ignatius Church, Chestnut Hill, 28 Commonwealth Avenue, Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, outside the Boston College campus, 02467. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. May God bless you.